how this is, and it takes a little bit of hands. You put this on either side of the malleoli, just like this. And this goes on the top of the foot, this way. Just like this. And they're bigger than what you need, and the reason they're bigger is for you to be able to trim them. Now here in class you may not want to trim it, but for your patient you may have to trim it. Keep the foot. And this is what you're going to do. You want to hold this for me, Kenny, right here. Hold this. Okay. This is where I told you makes it very, very nice if you have a bigger piece of foam, gauze, because this becomes difficult for a patient to do. So normally what I do is just try to anchor this nice and secure with a piece of gauze, because this will move on you. Now this won't bunch up underneath my short stretch bandage. See how nice and firm this is making it? And it's capturing my whole foam.
That's about 3 inches away.
Uh-huh. Now I have all that secured, and when I come up with my bandage, I have no problem with this moving because it's so many pieces. And it took me a while. I'm thinking, oh my God, how's my patient gonna do it? I just come up with another piece of gauze, and just that way, when you start your bandage, it's gonna make it a lot easier to keep all of this secure. Look at her heel is open. Yeah, right over here, the heel part is open. So one of the things when you bandage anybody's foot, the plantar surface should remain as free of any padding as possible. They need heel strike. They need to put their shoe on. They need to be able to perceive and feel where their foot is. It's very rare. This part may be a little edematous, but never the arch of the foot. I won't say never. There's never, never. Very rarely the arch of the foot or the heel of the foot. And what happens is once they start walking, go home, you don't want to have any liability that they have fallen on your property, or they can't drive because they can't feel the pedal of their gas or brake. So really keep everything free from the top of the foot, from the bottom of the foot. And the heel, when you see me bandage, and I'll show it again after lunch because it looks easy, just like everything looks easy till you do it. Then what will happen is I'll show you again. I'm only going to put one bandage, one wrap around that heel. That's it, just one. So now I'm going to come in right at the top. Now one of the nice things with the foam is I want the foam to extend past the edge of my bandage here. Now since she has that bunion, and this would not be the case for everybody else, now that I've used Tom's foam padding on you, we'll have to make sure we give that back to him. I might need to put extra padding right here because she has a bad bunion, and I don't want the pressure of this bandage really hurting. It's a good bunion. Now what's nice, when her foot is extended, I'm able come around, and now I'm going to catch the big toe. Try to get back down. 3. And try to really get the toe totally covered. Now when you come with this cross part, really watch the med head right here to make sure that you're able to cover it with the Translast Classic, because otherwise you'll have the same picture like you saw where the bandage came here and the whole joint was exposed.